Yeah.
Like, for example, I was watching YouTube video, right? And this commercial came on, and the commercial was 30 minutes. And I was actually laying on my bed, and my HDMI was hooked up to my TV. So I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to get up because I'm not watching a 30-minute commercial in the first 30 seconds of the video. Long story short, I ended up watching that entire 30-minute commercial, and it's because it's let me find it. I think it was called the charity water video, and I want you guys to do some research on it too. And I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna donate some money to it. And it's this guy. He just gives you his life story, and he talks about how him and a doctor who went to Africa in like 1990. And he was just going there to do some field work for like a year or two. He hasn't left since.
He loves it there?
He hasn't left since.
Does he love it there, or is he stuck there?
No. He hasn't left since.
So why are you giving him money?
So I'm about to tell you. So the charity was. So what they do is they he's helping people. He's not there just to be there for fun.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm saying he went there to do field work to help people out. There were people with these like you ever seen the people with the really big like masses on their face and stuff like that? They remove them. Okay. Right? There was this one guy, he was suffocating because there was one in his mouth.
Damn.
And his mouth is basically shut closed by this big, like, I don't know if it's a benign tumor. It's probably not a cancerous tumor because they probably.
Conspiracy theory.
What?
You think they're giving him something? You think like the government's like, yo, we want to try this drug out. We're going to give it to these people. You doctors go down there to cure it and figure a way to cure it. But the doctors don't know.
To cure what?
The big ass lumps on their face.
But I don't. That's interesting. But I don't think I've never seen an American person with that. Yeah, that's some African stuff. And not to be rude, like.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
Whenever you.
Like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? How the hell that shit just come out of nowhere? Like
so, diseases are usually formed from an imbalance in a person and their environment, right? And in our society, we have a perfect balance of everything. We have food, we have nutrition, we have sunlight, we have everything that we need. So there's not a lot of disease in our community, except for things that like bad eating. That's probably the number one disease causer because that is putting us out of whack with our environment. We shouldn't be eating that much. In Africa, the reason why AIDS and malaria and what's the big one that came over like 10 years ago?
Swine flu.
Not swine flu. What Ebola. Flu. The reason why these diseases spread is because these people are in a severe non-harmonious relationship with their environment. They don't have enough food. They don't have enough water. That's how diseases form.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're not like your land is supposed to that's how the human race expanded, because the land that we had provided enough food, enough protection, enough shelter, enough nutrients for us to live.
Yeah. Africa
does not have that. That's how you have all these different diseases.
No, I understand that, but so what happened 200 years ago in Africa?
What do you mean?
Did the people just wipe out that had that shit? Where does this shit come from?
Well, I think the world raped Africa.
Yeah.
I think they raped them from all their riches. It's just a depleted country. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think that somebody's like, yo, let's give them this, and this shit just spreads like wildfire, and then doctors.
You think someone gave them that?
Because you got to understand, the coronavirus never happened before, right?
Uh-huh.
Who's gonna be the winner of COVID-19 is gonna be the person that figures out a way to cure COVID.
Okay.
You understand? Where did COVID come from? Some new shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So I feel like if people, me personally, conspiracy theory, you create something and you go, yo, we need people to try this shit. It spread like wildfire. Doctors will go down there and help cure it.
What is the benefit of that, though? And who is the people? The government?
To figure out how to fight it, yeah. God forbid it does happen. God forbid it spreads wildfire globally.
Do you hear what you're saying?
Yeah, I hear what I'm saying.
You creating something to see if you can cure it.
To test people. Yeah, because people test shit on animals,
but what
right?
is the benefit of
Test
doing
on
that,
humans. Though? To find a cure for it, so just to sell it, make more money, it's medicine. I don't know. That's how I'm looking at it like that. You understand? Because it's like, yo, were they dealing with this shit 200 years ago, 100 years ago? Like,
well, they weren't out of harmony with their environment 100 years ago or 200 years ago.
You understand? 50 years ago? Like, come on. Where's this shit really coming from?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Know?
That's a good
Let
question.
it. Let's see. Naturally, what would happen? Okay, these people would wipe out.
They would all die.
So that's what I'm saying. If they were all die, wouldn't that happen 100 years ago? If something happened, that
But they
community would
weren't
just
out
wipe
of harmony
out, right?
with their environment 100 years ago. I'm
50 years
assuming.
ago. Yeah, you're assuming things. 100 years ago was what? 1920.
Okay.
That's really not too far. You know, there's history, U.S. history in 1920 of what's going on.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about right now. I know what you're talking about, but I don't understand what the motive behind it is.
I think that the government's creating
So you think
these
all
viruses.
you think all AIDS and stuff is government created?
It's creating
I didn't
it,
know.
and like, yo,
You know what it is? I just didn't know that you felt like this.
yeah, that they're just creating it like, yo, we need someone to test it on. So we're testing
Test
these certain
what
people.
on?
Test this virus that we created on people to see how to cure it.
Why you create a virus and cure it?
Just because it's medicine. You need to make money somehow, right? Make people nervous. Make people
Okay.
scared. Bro, COVID-19 is still going on, and all we're told is to wear a mask. And we can stay in a restaurant with our mask off. It's kind of creepy. And I don't like talking like this, but
No, talk it.
you understand? You just really testing things out.
Listen, I've been on your back for a long time about studying more. All I want you to do is study conspiracy theories. Just every
I
week,
understand that.
every week come in here with a new conspiracy theory for us to talk about. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, but what about, so why is this shit not happening anywhere else? Like, everything is like fucking Africa.
Because Africa is severely out of whack with harmony in the environment. It does not provide
Why?
enough food. It doesn't provide enough food. It doesn't provide
But
enough.
Australia does?
Yeah,
No, we have to look.
America
into Australia.
does. No, this is basic stuff. This is unrefutable. You know what I mean?
But there's nice areas in Africa.
And they're not disease stricken.
Okay.
The
So
places that are disease.
I don't think it's that heavy in Africa. This always been my thought process. Like, you've seen the commercials on the TV of, oh, you want to help this African child, and like people automatically think they already put that theme of Africa as, oh, people all in Africa are starving.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do that on purpose.
I think
too.
we're smart enough to have deciphered from that.
You know, like, what the?
There's a lot of
fuck?
rich people in Africa.
No, yeah,
Some of
that's
the richest
true.
black. I think
And
the
then they
richest
do-
black man is African.
And then you see the people that they do in like Europe, and they live in a house, and it's just they have no heat, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yo, what the fuck, bro? What's really going on?
It's marketing. Maybe Africa wants to be marketed like that.
I'm pretty sure they don't. I think the U.S. just exploded Africa.
Well, the people who are suffering, I'm sure they're thankful for that marketing
That
to
is
get
true.
them help.
That is true. That's true.
But I was saying, so the charity water video, it was a video talking about these different diseases, about how these people, a big portion of them are suffering these diseases because of water. Another reason why I'm talking about they're not in harmony with their environment. They don't have clean water. That's going to cause a lot of diseases by itself.
Who the fuck made them move in the middle? Why they live in the middle of that place then? If you're not to get by water, you have to live at the end of Africa, right?
I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? Who would have thought, yo, let's station right here and not stop moving? You understand what I'm saying?
I don't think they was thinking like that back in the day.
Bro, but that's naturally back in the day how people move because of animals and everything. You
Yeah,
move
they
with
follow the animals.
Yes, understandable. So we're just gonna sit here and stop in the middle of everything. I'm pretty sure there's someone that's smart in their tribe or
Maybe
group
they
to know. That's
Maybe
what I'm
they weren't
saying,
smart
bro.
enough to
That's
understand
so
that.
weird to really think about.
Okay.
Because these people, you lack water, right?
Yeah.
If an animal lacks water, where do they go? Animals travel a lot, right? So why
Yeah.
you stop traveling?
Well, I think
That's why I'm thinking the government just was like, yo, we're going to test these people here.
I
Use
think
this shit. This
I-
shit good for you. So we could cure you.
and this goes back to Terrence McKenna theory about everything is moving in this linear, predictable way. Humans are spread over the country, and we all were nomadic people, which means we followed the animal. And seems like simultaneously around the same time, we all got into agriculture and settling. Right?
That's true.
All cultures are like that. You don't have any nomadic cultures today, and those, like, you got to think traveling is something very recent. Like Christopher Columbus and them, they started exploring the world, and everyone had made settlements everywhere they go. Everyone lived in settlements. So maybe some people that transition came to a point where for whatever reason settlement became the popular thing and they settled in a bad place. And I don't think they had the knowledge to know that, listen, we need to fucking move.
Which could
And
be
Africa
true
is
because
so
listen,
huge. Africa is so huge.
understandable, which is true because there's a tribe in Africa. It was a gentleman on Joe Rogan podcast, some Asian guy who's with this tribe. And the older guy in that tribe was saying, yo, you will wake up and you seen an elephant right here, you seen a zebra right here, you seen a lion right here, you seen a giraffe. These motherfuckers wake up right now, you know what they're eating? Just
What?
bamboons. You understand? And there's wild dogs on their team. And the wild dogs like understand the connection between attacking the bamboons and
Baboons.
the baboons
Nigga said bamboons.
to feed the humans. You understand?
For real?
Yeah. And he was saying how they're so connected to the environment that there was a young kid he was walking with, talking with, and the kid just threw something at an insect and killed it. Like a rock connected to a string and threw it at the insect. And he was saying like that's because they're so connected to the environment that he's seen the animal or heard it or something, and the other gentleman didn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is this? Where is this in Africa?
Yeah, some part of Africa. It's on a Joe Rogan episode. I
The
forgot
Joe
the
Rogan
name
episode?
of it. I forgot the Asian guy name.
But nah, for a fact though. But yeah. I mean, as
That's
I
what
said, I
I'm
want you
saying.
to come in every week with a new conspiracy theory. I don't know.
Because new medicine is coming out every week. That's the problem I'm having. If new medicine is coming out every week, you obviously need to test it and try it, right?
Yeah,
You know?
I guess so.
Yes, sir.
Nope.
Split out.
Yep. Ever told on a nigga? Nope. Ever squeezed the trigger? Yep. Ever set a nigga up? Nope. Ever helped a brother out when he was down on his luck?